So in the latest update, my favorite jungler just got a buff. Hello everybody, my name is Animus. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is going to be a build guide, gameplay guide on how to play Serath. She's pretty nasty nowadays, ever since she got that buff when Yin came out, so I'm going to show you how to build her. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this video. Start out with the Reaper Siphon for a little sustainability in jungle. Now jungling has its hard parts. It's probably one of the hardest roles in the game. You have to feed your team card power with your Amber Link. You have to contest river buffs. You have to go help off lane. You have to go gank mid and safe lane. You have to do a whole bunch of things. I think Serath is really good at it too. She has a good clear late game at least, escapability, some good CC. So my early game cards are as follows. I have a 6-point Spear of the Rift Hunter to give me some early game crit. I have a 6-point Whirling Wand with a couple minor strikes. And then I have my 6-point Assassin's Ward that I put on for wards. Your primary job as a jungler is to A, feed your team CP via Amber Link, and B, keep consistent and constant pressure on your opponents. That means contest river buffs, raid their jungle if possible, get and ward raptors as much and as soon as possible, but that also boils down to your skill level and map awareness. If you know that their carry is getting low on health, you should probably go over there and try and secure a kill. But if their mid laner is full health and mana, you shouldn't probably go in, but maybe a poke here and there always works. The rest of the build is as follows. I have a 9-point Blade of Agora to give me that all-important crit bonus. I have 2 Spear of the Rift Hunters with 2 major strikes and a major wound on each. I have that all-important lifesteal that is key for her, I'm telling you. This late game gives me 25 lifesteal, and I do have a 9-point Wind Carver with just a little bit of speed late game, which is clutch. Here are the stats if you would like to check it out. So Serath is honestly not hard to play. You play her like a carry, stay behind her supports, and then late game you can just devour in 2 to 3 hits. You do though have to be careful about CC. Even though one of her abilities makes her CC immune, it is very hard to time. And try not to use her Ascend ability too often to engage enemies, because then that leaves you vulnerable to disengage if you get collapsed on. So the reason I don't use Sword of the Altar for my primary lifesteal card is because I feel she needs more lifesteal than I would build on it. I try to keep my crit bonus cards to 9, but sometimes I do go over. And her ability Heaven's Fury actually counts each attack on that ability as a basic, which gives you crazy amounts of lifesteal. So all in all, I do think Serath is one of my favorite heroes in jungle. And if you play your cards right, you play her well, you position yourself correctly in team fights, and you keep constant pressure on your enemy, I think you will dominate as her. So there's a couple things I want to talk about before I end this video. The first one is I'm actually going to start using my Twitter. I do have a Twitter, Animus Games, if you want to go check it out. I know, I never fucking use it, but you can check it out. I'm going to start doing polls on what heroes you want to see me do build guides for and everything like that. And just little things like that. And the second one is actually I have an experimental build that I want to share with you guys. I'm going to pop it up on the screen right now. So this is the build here, guys. I have a little bit of speed, a lot of crit chance, I have a little basic pen, a lot of lifesteal, 20%, so it's not as much as the other build, but the main card I want to look at with this build is Font of the Rapture. Now, the passive is lifesteal will overheal, granting a shield max 10% of your max health for 3 seconds. I think that's pretty clutch for her, actually. You'll be able to dive towers a lot easier. And I think you might be able to secure a couple more kills because you have that shield constantly. So thank you everybody so much for watching. I appreciate all your great support. I'm growing so fast and so much. I really appreciate all that you guys do. Let me know in the comments below if you followed me on Twitter, if you want to see any other build guides or any funny videos. So thank you again, guys, and I'll talk to you all later.